Sticking with AEW, Tony Khan, the media scrum, your favourite word. Is this the worst question ever? We're going to find out one sec. Let me just tee it up, and we're going to... There's two things to watch out for. One, would you believe the guy was from the Wrestling Observer, for starters?
No, I haven't. I think that fits right in with the mold.
Yeah, and then two, watch Tony Khan's facial expressions. 1 second. Okay, right, we're going to hear the question. We're going to see the facial expressions. Chris, zoom in on Tony's face.
There has been what I would consider a lot of chatter online, negativity in regards to the product.
Look at Tony's faces.
And obviously, you're just coming off a brand new television deal. You're going to be on Max. You're going to be doing all this stuff. Do you guys have at least a strategy for next year to try to combat a lot of this negativity that festers online and is basically done for almost monetary reasons?
Every single
to
emotion.
basically bring down what you guys are doing when you guys are literally having in regards to money your best year that you've had since you've started.
That's the best one.
Like I said, I just see it online and it's difficult. It's hard. It's hard to watch if you're a fan of AEW to just see again a lot of the negativity in regards to and it's bad faith negativity as well. So
I think
we don't. Right? Okay. The point is not his answer. What was that for
I don't
a question?
know. I don't even know what the question was. What was the question? Too much negativity?
Okay, right. So he is. I lost the page there for a second. So we're gonna listen to it again. I've seen a photo of this guy, and it's exactly how you'd look. I won't tell you the name, but it just a total neckbeard. And apparently, he asked like a year ago. He asked an incredibly incompetent question once again, and I couldn't find what the question was.
You know what I would do if I was Tony?
Get up and leave.
I'd kick him out. I'd say, security, take that asshole out. I don't even know what he's talking about.
Do you know what Dana White would have done? He would have said after 5 seconds, spit it out, for God's sake.
No kidding. So asked the question, but see, he asked the question, but kept... Well, Tony let him Tony did the right thing. He let him bury himself.
He answered his own... Right, okay, so I think, roughly, the question was... AEW's doing wonderfully. What do you think of podcasters burying AEW for monetary reasons? And it's all bad faith criticism. So it's essentially like Dave Meltzer. It is an avatar for Dave Meltzer, basically. While Tony Khan sits there going through about 14 different facial expressions. Poor Tony.
Okay, what does Dave say about the show?
Oh, he thinks everything's wonderful with AEW, of course. And that we're all bad faith criticizers for monetary reasons.
Well, we're not being bad faith today. We liked the song.
Yeah, most people hated it. We liked it.
Yeah, I did like it. I still like it. So, but Tony's sitting up there and making all kind of faces and going. He went through the 7 evils of birth or something when he was trying to listen to this question and make sense of it. And
do you know,
look at that face.
Right, let's try and describe every single facial expression for the audio listeners. So we've got sort of for the carry-on fans, a Kenneth Williams sort of nostril kind of thing. Ooh, a nice
That's
smile.
A good
he's
like,
happy. He's seen a puppy. He's seen a puppy that he likes.
Yeah, like what the
quizzical.
I don't know that.
I'm
what are you talking
considering as he's happy.
Yeah.
Oh,
okay.
Right now, let's go through this one. Sad. Listening intently.
Intense, deep. I don't know what he's drinking, but he needs some rum in there.
Yeah, damn. Mm-hmm.
I wish this was what would be good. If I would told Tony, I would set a guy out there and have him ask a question like that. Tony just get up and walk over there and slap the dog shit out of the guy. I think people would pop on that one. And then, because anything can happen, you got to watch the scrum because you don't know what's going to happen.
What's the point of the scrum? What is the point of the scrum, Dutch? All you're doing is just saying, do you remember all that fake shit we were watching 4 hours ago? Here's the curtain pulled back. enjoy it. Let's really ruin what's remaining magic in pro wrestling by having a scrum. WWE do the same thing. This isn't an AEW. This is an all-over knock on press scrums because they never answer any questions that they want to, and also they both create their own echo chambers. They only invite, for the most part, people who are full-on marks for their own company and will ask the easy questions. WWE a little less so, but then if you ask the wrong question too many times, you won't be invited back. But AEW are totally, if you are not fully invested AEW, Dave Meltzer level suckasses for the company, then you will never be invited.
Okay, how many of these scrums has WWE had?
They only seem to do them after the major pay-per-views, whereas AEW seem to do them after every pay-per-view, or most of them. I think they have more.
Well, I think they do more harm than good. Get them out of there.
Yeah.
But if I was Tony, I'd have somebody ask the question, get up in there and then slap him and say, get him out, throw him out. And don't tell nobody else. And just see what kind of coverage you get off that. You'd probably get more coverage out of that than you would the show.
I just don't understand why someone would embarrass themselves so much by going, actually, I think that... I'm doing the English version here. Actually, I think that AEW is wonderful and everyone is bad faith criticism and, you know, we're all doing it for... what? It's like, gee, how can you simp for a billionaire that hard? It's like he's not going to give you a job.
But the faces.
Ooh.
The faces.
Excellent.
We need to go in on those faces and just blow them up and push it out and bring the next one. He went through about 10 different facial expressions.
Yeah, he went through like the 5 stages of grief. He went through the 7 stages of the 9 circles of hell.
Oh yeah. That's what he did.
Yeah. Once again,
I actually enjoyed his faces more than I was trying to figure out the question. So, and I was looking forward to an answer. We didn't really get an answer, did we?
Oh God, no! No, I cut it off before the answer was there. All right, we'll move on.